Greetings, beloved elite, love lords and lordettes of the divine time and light. Christ consciousness shift here with another video. This video is titled Lord Have Mercy with Grace. And basically it's like a story, but the story is to encourage somebody to get back with their partner. Yeah? Len, I want you to get back with the girl. Yeah? Because at the end of the day, you're meant to be the green grass, like a heartbeat. You should know about that show. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're the green grass. Yeah? And if that's what you're meant to be, then you need to be that. And this story is kind of a message to say that some women, they need caring for. You know what I mean? There's no point in being the green grass and you don't really have the capacity to care properly. So, yeah, because some women, as you will hear about in the story, some women, they can become a problem. Like, some women can be like a ticking time bomb. Like, you could just trigger off something crazy if you don't give them sufficient care. Alright, let me just get into this story about Len. Listen to this story and take my advice. Alright, so back in the day, there was a team and they like to go out, get the ladies and things like that. Yeah, one guy, probably about three or four guys maximum, went out to the pub not too far from the spot, and they bumped into some girls. Yeah, two or three girls, something like that. But there was one main girl out of the three. But the guys went to the pub, met the girls, and basically got the girls to go back to the spot with them, buy some drinks, have some fun, boom, boom, boom. I don't know how long it took, or how the story played out. It was a long night. That was my team at the time. I was always there. And when it came to them and their shenanigans, getting ladies and all that, I was never involved. They was always going to the pubs and the clubs, trying to get party girls. Like, I was not really interested in party girls, but I'll roll with them business associations. Back then, that was the team. But whenever it came to partying, very few occasions I would be out, like a family barbecue kind of thing or something like that. But any kind of club, popping bottles type of vibe, like, it wasn't really me. And I think I may have had a girlfriend at the time. Anyway, so when it comes to a certain time, I'm out, easy man, trying to go out, get some ladies. Successfully, we got some girls to get back to the spot. I'm not there. But long story short, one of the guys ended up getting one of the main girls. He ended up getting to her house that same night. The guy got with the girl, ended up in her house. They're getting close. Things is kind of progressing very quick from the pub to the spot to the girl's yard. Things was happening all in one night. You know what I mean? But how the story goes, how I remember it, when they're making out, when they're having the close time, the girl starts crying. Like in how it was told to me, like it was proper crying. So much, like it wasn't like a little tear or nothing like that. It was like crying. I can't really explain it. I went there. Just all I know is just a bit much for that moment, and it kind of made the guy pause, and it's like, "You okay? You all right?" And I think that was kind of spoilt the vibe. And after that, it just started to go left. Because I don't think the guy was comfortable with the girl being that, like, showing those signs. But he's already got himself in the girl's yard, in the bed, supposedly, and into her properly. And then emotions started to pour out too much. And it's like crazy. And after that, it's like the girl is trying to cling on to the guy. And the guy is not really comfortable after witnessing what he witnessed. He's trying to get out and get away. The girl's not having it. He's saying he's got somewhere to go. Where you going? I'm coming. Like, he can't get away from this girl. If I remember, he's got his own life. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, boom. I don't know how it works out, yeah, but they end up getting in a cab together to go somewhere. He's trying to work brain to get lost, like get rid of this girl, yeah. So they're in this cab going somewhere where he's told that he's going, but he's trying to get rid of her. His plan kind of works, but he loses the girl. I think he leaves her in a cab or whatever. Maybe she has to pay to get back home or whatever. I don't even know. Can't really remember. But just know it was a madness. The guy was panicking. He done whatever he thought he could do to get out of the girl's clutches. Because once he got in, he didn't really know what he was getting himself into. But everything just seemed good at the time, until once he got in, he realized, whoa, what's going on here? I want to get out. Yeah. But, yeah, long story short, he got away. But the girl, when she realized that the guy dropped her out, and I think he kind of done something that was a bit mean, because he's desperate to get away, and he's not being caring about this girl, and she's probably just trying to hold and cling to him so much so soon that it's creating friction. Like, he can't see any way out of this other than to just mess her up and put her in a situation where she gets kind of mad. You know what I'm saying? So later on, the spot that the girl went to, from the pub to the spot, that spot gets raided early hours of the morning because the girl calls the feds and said that there was a gun in the spot. And let's just say it backfired on the guy who actually lived at that spot and other people. It was a big, that's a ticking time bomb. He got rid of her, she called feds, and the only thing she could remember, because he got rid of her, he lodged her, she didn't know where the guy who she was with, she don't know where he lived, but all she remembers was the spot they went to before she went to her house with the guy. And she told the feds that there's a gun in that yard, and feds raided the yard the same day. I think it's early hours in the morning, so I don't know how things worked out, but they got in the cab, whatever. But it was early hours in the morning, feds ran through the spot with guns, and they didn't find no gun, there weren't no gun there, but it's just an example of a ticking time bomb. You can't just have a girl however you want them, take the girl for clout, and then or lend the girl and try and give it back, and all of them kind of nonsense there, because girls need some care, especially the ones that may have been through some shit you don't even know. So yeah, that was a messed up situation. Take care of the girl, be the green grass like a heartbeat, get the girl back, man. Know what I'm saying? This is just a short message. Just lend you, get the girl back, be the green grass, and stop, because you must know what's going on. It's mad, it's, you know what it is. You got the power to stop it. Be the green grass, like you said you was. Alright? Family, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave y'all in peace. Love. Oneness. Amen. So be it.